Yo, 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 yo. We are finally back. It has been forever.
Forever. I know you've been like preparing and like,
God.
did you take a debate class at JC?
No,
Community college or something?
No. You're right. I've been mentally preparing to deal with you.
I've been emotionally preparing to deal with you.
Right. So what's up, man? How's everything going?
Yeah.
A quick little update. I guess we can both do a little rundown on. We haven't met. This is our first meeting in 2024.
Fuck, it
Yeah.
is.
Yep.
Damn.
We're halfway through February.
And everybody, it's his fault.
It's not. I knew you were about to say that. It's
Because
not.
I tell the truth. I'm a truth teller.
No. You like to spin narratives and yeah. So yeah, give us a quick update, man. What's been going on with P? What you been up to? What is 2024 looking like for you?
I mean, it don't look much different than the last part of 2020, unfortunately. Just trying to get through that same shit we've been dealing with. So, but I have some stuff on the horizon on that front that I'm excited about. I just I'm not ready to divulge it yet because it's not fully baked. But I do see a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm just hoping it's not a train.
That's a good one.
What about you?
Man, working, bro. I'm back at the drawing boards, bro. I'm back at the
Why
drawing.
you say it like that?
Just because I've just been taking a lot of time to myself and just trying to figure out and really plan for 2024 and make sure I get a lot of my goals, my personal goals accomplished. So yeah, I'm kind of just, I kind of took a few steps back from just doing content and all, spending a lot of intentional time with the kids and family and just getting back to the important things, you know what I mean? Aside from business and, always being so in work mode, but at the same time, restructuring and refocusing on like, okay, what are my goals this year? How do I get to these goals? What is it going to take, and all of the above? So that's kind of where I've been these last, really, since a little bit before 2024. Since before the new year, just kind of really just, making sure I get to where I want to be and make sure I'm keeping my eyes on my prize as well as the overall prize. So, but it's going good though.
Good, man.
It's going good. I have been missing this though. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, man. I haven't did content in a while. I haven't been in a studio. And you saw when I came in here, I was like, shit, I haven't been in a minute. So I'm excited to be back here. I'm sure I'm gonna get a couple W's in whatever debates and disagreements we have today. Can
we put the poll up, please? Pause.
No. So so we have to start.
I know. Come on.
We have to start.
Come on, hater.
With you guys dropping the ball.
He means
once
hater.
again in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Like, bro, how does it feel? Give me the chain of events from your eyes, and we don't have to go the whole season.
Yeah. I mean, how does it feel? What though? Let's
just go through the playoff run, just from your eyes.
How does it feel to be in a Super Bowl because it's been so long since?
No, not that. How does it feel to like?
Just so everybody know, he's a Las Vegas fan.
No, I'm a Raider fan.
No, he's a Las Vegas fan.
I'm a Raider fan.
They are the Las Vegas Raiders.
Listen,
so you
why are you deflecting?
I'm a Bay Area guy.
Why are you deflecting?
See, I'm from the Bay. I'm from the city. I root for Bay Area teams. You root for Nevada teams, bro. You don't even root for Cali teams, bro.
Are you
out of stater, bro.
Are you finished? Because you're deflecting right now. I asked you a very direct and specific question.
How does it feel to be in a Super Bowl?
No. Give me the playoff run from your perspective.
I mean, look. Here's the reality.
And you don't have to go game for game. Just
I'm
overall.
not going to do that. Because
but this is leading up to the Super Bowl, and then we'll touch on the Super Bowl.
Listen, I have the luxury of wisdom and experience.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
The fact of the matter is,
get to it,
I'm
bro.
wearing this, as everybody can see. This is a Ronnie Lott.
Honestly, I thought it was like a memorial shirt.
And he was a Raider, not a Las Vegas Raider. He was an Oakland Raider.
Okay, can we talk about the 49ers
root
run?
For a team that doesn't even from the Bay. But we'll get to that later. Anyway, so this is Ronnie Lott, who is one of the best safeties in the history of the game. I had the luxury of watching, with season tickets, by the way, the 5, that's one for each finger on your hand.
Okay.
See, let me count it off for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Super Bowls, and we were 5-0. And in 3 of those Super Bowls, obviously Joe Montana was the quarterback.
Bro,
Or 4
none
of
of
those,
this
excuse me, 4 of
fucking
those
matters.
There's a I'm
to
telling
the question.
you.
I know, but get to
I'm gonna
it, bro.
get to
I
it.
asked you.
Listen.
I'm talking about the 2024 playoff run by the Niners.
We
bro.
haven't recorded so long, and so I have to.
Oh my
I have a lot to get off my chest.
Okay,
So
all right.
I won 5 Super Bowls, didn't lose one.
Who gives a fuck?
Okay. Well, there's a point to that.
Okay.
And in 4 of those Super Bowls, Joe Montana was the quarterback.
Okay.
And if you knew your history of football, you'd know that Joe's specialty was coming from behind.
Pause. What?
That was his specialty, bro.
Okay, go
He
ahead.
was known for comebacks.
Oh, I have a headache.
He was
bro.
known for comebacks, bro.
All right, come on, let's go.
So
let's be mature.
We have a
man.
mature conversation
Oh, that
for
was
once.
funny. That was
So, yo, and 2 of those Super Bowls were the Bengals,
Okay.
and they came back from in both Super Bowls. They came back. So I say that to say that in the 2010s or whatever, or the last 10 years, the Niners have been to 3 Super Bowls and they've lost all 3. So the Niners are now 5-3 in Super Bowls. Okay. The last 2 Super Bowls have been Kansas City and number 15. So they make it back to the Super Bowl, and both times Mahomes has beat them. So what I take out of all of it is I'm glad they make it to the Super Bowl because that's a successful season, whether we deem it or, in this society, it's like zero-sum game. You either win the Super Bowl or it's a failure. I don't buy that. They got to the Super Bowl. So, and 15 did them in both times.
Pause.
Okay. My point is that what I came away with is like, oh, that's what the Bengals felt like. That's what all those teams felt like when Joe would get the ball with 2 minutes. And I was like, I know we're going to beat him. That's the point. This dude is a special generational talent who might be, he's the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen. And he might end up being the best ever. So, that's what I think about. They got beat by the guy. But the whole Super Bowl run, the whole playoffs, hey, those 2 first 2 games were exciting.
Okay, you kind of touched on this a little bit, Pauls, but do you feel like the Niners underachieved or overachieved?
I think they achieved. It's hard to win a fucking Super Bowl.
Facts. A championship.
Just ask the Raiders. It's fucking hard. It's hard to even get there. It's hard to even have a winning season, as you well know.
Facts.
When was the last winning season y'all had?
I don't know.
8-8?
But who's the who's the
500.
last team to beat 15? This 15 guy that you're speaking of.
It was the Raiders
The
on Christmas, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Well, that's a division game.
Who cares,
Division
bro?
games you throw.
Don't play semantics with me. Who was the last team to
We're
beat that
talking
team?
about playoffs, so actually in this conversation, you really should just ask questions because you don't. Have you ever experienced playoffs in your lifetime?
Yes. I was alive when they lost to
To the
Tampa Bay.
Ravens? When Gannon got smushed? I bet I know more Raider history than you.
Probably. Who gives a fuck? You guys lost the Super Bowl. You're talking about everything but the fact that y'all thought y'all was about to win.
Y'all lost the
I'll
last
let you
Super
talk. I'll let you
lost the
talk.
last Super Bowl you was in.
Facts.
Thank you.
But that was so long ago. I'm talking about recent
Say
history.
that last part again?
It was so long ago.
Okay.
That's a fact.
It was
But
a long
y'all
time
thought
ago.
y'all had it. I saw people making videos, just chalking it up.
Here's what I don't understand. Where did
my gosh. I'll let you talk.
Where did this Raider Niner hate come from?
We live in a country where Republicans and Democrats, bro.
That's not true.
That's just how it's operated, bro. We're pit against each other
That never was the case, is what I'm telling
in
you.
the Bay Area.
Not in my generation. You rooted for both teams.
Oh, my
I'm a
whole
Raider
life.
fan. I love the Raiders.
My whole life, the
Until they
Niner
moved to
fans.
Vegas.
My whole life, Niner fans
Yes.
tormented me.
Yes.
And I returned the
Tormented
favor.
dead. Yes.
That's just what I remember,
That's
bro.
the
I don't know
90s.
when it happened. I don't know why
Happened
it
in the
happened.
90s.
That's just all I know. And it's fucked up because my dad's whole side of the family, except for him, I think,
Niner fans.
Niner fans.
Yeah.
So my grandmother, my aunts. Well, actually, one of my aunts is not a Niner fan.
And your mom, too, no?
My mom don't give a damn.
She don't
She's
care.
more of a Raider fan than a Niner fan. No, but she roots for everybody. She'll root.
And she's my age.
Yeah, but not my stepdad will root for everybody.
This
He
is
in
the
red.
point. So back in the day,
Okay, who
you
cares?
rooted for both fucking teams.
Okay,
because
well, that's
they
not
were Bay Area
okay.
teams.
That doesn't make it right. That doesn't make you guys right and us wrong.
It does
bro. It
because
does not.
you
This is a
root for
different
the
way
Bay
of doing things.
Area.
But I don't rep the Bay Area though.
What do you rep?
Oakland.
Oh, please. You rep the Bay Area.
No, I don't, bro.
Oh my God!
If anybody asks me,
Oakland motherfuckers are so I only rep Oakland.
But that's true though. I'm not gonna say that's a fact.
That sounds like an inferiority complex to me.
No.
That's all of Oakland.
No.
Y'all really sound like y'all got an inferiority complex with that shit.
It's just there's a distinction between the Bay and Oakland. That's a fact. We can't argue that.
Yeah, there's a distinction. All the cities have their own little. Vallejo's got their own thing. The cities got. But for me, I'm a fan of the region. I love our region. I appreciate our region. I think our region is what makes us dope.
I don't disagree with that.
Now, the
Two
city,
things can be true.
Is the gold platinum standard.
So what?
Of everything.
Oh my God, it's delusional. Oh my God, this is my issue with Niner fans, bro. Y'all just be talking.
But see, hold up, don't lump me in because you know how much I love the town.
Yeah, I know. You're getting a lot of like attack because I'm speaking to the camera. Honestly, that's why you see I'm not even looking at you. Really, I'm looking over.
But I am too though because that shit. I hear that all the time. I don't rep the Bay Area. I rep Oakland. I just don't understand that.
That's how I was raised, bro. Like
why though?
I didn't make these rules. You act like I made these rules. I don't know why I was. That's just how I was brought up. That's definitely
y'all generation, and it sounds like y'all.
But okay.
Overcompensating for something.
Oh no, bro! Don't try to spin that. This is what I'm saying. I think there is a difference, for the most part, right? When you meet somebody from San Francisco, somebody from Oakland, those are more similar than if I meet somebody from Vallejo. That's the Bay.
Finish that point. So okay, you say there's a difference.
There's a difference, yeah. Like in just. Overall, just demeanor, I believe.
Yes, and you don't like the demeanor?
No. I don't have a problem with it. I just stand on that. My thing is, there's Bay Area dudes, then there's Oakland dudes, there's city dudes. There's a difference. Maybe not in your generation, but in our generation,
I think that's right.
Those are different categories. So if I meet you somewhere, right? Let's say we're in another state. I meet you and I'll be like, "Oh, where you from?" It's like, "Oh, I'm from the Bay." I'm automatically have a preconceived notion of you.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I'm never gonna say I'm from the Bay. I'm from the city.
So what's different, bro?
I'm from the Bay Area also, but I think what you were gonna say is if someone says they're from the Bay, you kind of doubt are they actually from the Bay?
Not even that. I just probably think that you're not really from Oakland, San Francisco, Richmond. Because you probably gonna say those cities.
Where would you be? Like, where would somebody be? San Jose? A San Jose person would say.
Well, you could even be from those cities, but that don't mean you're really from that cloth of those cities.
Okay, and I don't disagree with that. I can give you that, but I believe
I feel like Bay Area people like their God is like Mac Dre. Bay Area people,
and you and I both.
That's my point. That's why I brought that up. So when they say Bay Area, I think of that. Thiz, hyphy. And that's not really.
But where is that mostly from? Vallejo and Oakland. So y'all did that to the culture.
I'm not letting you get that off,
y'all
bro.
Did that to the culture, bro.
I am not letting you get that off,
San Quinn
bro.
and Mess.
I am not letting you get that off, bro. We not taking. But
I mean, y'all.
Hyphy was what it was.
Mr. Fab. I shout out to my brother Fab. I love you, Stanley. Come on now, y'all put the hype. I mean, where was the Going Dumb video filmed? Y'all, if you saying you don't like that hyphy culture,
no,
Oakland
I'm not
had
saying
as much
that.
to do that with anybody.
I mean, that was part of. I grew up in that,
right.
So that was a pivotal part of my.
Right, and y'all pushed that culture more than any other city.
Yeah, but that shit came and went, and some people don't realize that.
Okay, but take the L.
No. Because Frisco is just as involved in that as the other cities.
No, not just as.
You just love to play semantics.
Listen, here's what I want. I want to give you a point, some shine. So I agree. If you really from Frisco or the town or the V or Richmond, and somebody says where are you from, you're going to say Richmond. You're going to say San Francisco. You're not going to say the Bay.
Right.
But I think maybe if you're outside the Bay Area, you might say the Bay Area.
Not me. Never.
Okay.
I don't think Oakland people, period, would do that.
I think sometimes they would. But here's the point. I don't want to get boggled down in that. What I'm saying is, yes, I'm from the city, but I'm also from the Bay Area. And I'm proud of the overall region, Oakland included. Like, that's what I think.
So you're trying to take our credit?
No,
I'm joking.
I don't want y'all credit. Y'all
but obviously, bro, like, don't be Captain Obvious here. Okay, obviously, Oakland is in the Bay Area. That's
right.
A no-brainer.
So is San Francisco.
Facts.
It's the capital of the Bay Area.
But if you ever, I just feel like when you say the Bay, you're lumping us in with everybody, and that's
Because
not the
you
case.
are lumped in.
No,
with everybody.
we're not.
Yes,
We're
you
not.
are.
We just happen to be neighboring
Oh my
cities.
God, you know what? This is what I'm going to say. You all are intoxicated with the scent of your own magnificence.
Oh my God!
Seriously,
you don't
bro.
shut
Like,
the
God
fuck
damn,
up,
man.
bro.
Y'all think you invented hella.
I can't speak to that.
That shit blows my mind. Hella
can't-
is not an Oakland term.
I can't speak
Fuck
to
out
that.
of here with
I don't
that
see
shit.
that's the corny shit. I don't really get into those. Who invented this? Who did that?
Well, then
Like,
why do y'all claim like y'all invented hella?
I'm not. I don't say y'all. I can't speak to that.
Okay.
You'll
Listen.
never hear me argue on that.
You don't love the Bay Area. You don't even fucking live in Oakland.
But I don't
You
visit.
don't want to live in Oakland.
Right. But I don't visit the Bay Area. Though.
But yeah, I live in San Francisco and I ain't moving.
I haven't lived in Oakland for 4 fucking
Why?
months, bro.
It's the greatest fucking city in
I
the
never
Bay
said
Area.
that though. Those words never came out of my mouth. I've never said that. Did I say that? No.
I live in San Francisco.
So the fuck what?
Yelling Compton, but you moved to Riverside.
So listen, my thing is this. I'm not trying to diss San Francisco.
Yeah, you are.
Or the Bay. Or
Yeah,
it's
a
not a
little
diss. I'm just from Oakland.
Okay. But you're from the Bay Area also.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Tell me what you think about this. So let's say I'm in Texas, right? Let's say I'm in college.
Okay.
And I'm at whatever, whether it's orientation, whatever the case may be. I meet somebody. Oh, what's up? Where you from? Are you saying California or are you saying the Bay?
I'm saying
Because that's the same exact thing.
I'm not gonna say California because that's
Why though?
Because most people outside of California, when you say California, they think Los Angeles.
Exactly.
And they think Los Angeles and San Francisco are like right next to each other or something.
That's my point, though. The reason why I specify Oakland
You've
is
never said I'm from the Bay
I never, bro.
in your life.
Ever.
I don't believe you.
I can't say ever in my life.
Exactly.
Not one time. But I don't. Everybody who knows, bro. I've been to colleges where my nickname was East Oakland, or like that was a running joke because I just like a badge of honor, and you know that because city dudes are similar.
Absolutely.
So when I always was,
but I think
I'm
the
from
Bay
Oakland.
is a badge of honor.
I disagree.
I love the Bay.
And I think you're right in like you said, an out of town perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I think in out of town they don't look at it as we just look at it locally. As far as the distinction between the both.
Here's the problem with I didn't
even expect us to be on this for this long. Right.
But yo, here's my point. Like this is what I push back and I challenge Oakland folks about because for one, y'all think you're fucking beyond reproach and nobody can fucking tell you shit about shit.
Don't speak for Oakland people.
I know hell of motherfucker. I think I know more Oakland people than Frisco people right now. Because all my people that moved to fucking Tracy and Antioch.
That's funny. Oh, but it's such a great city, huh?
It is a great city. It's just too expensive. You don't have to bash the rest of the Bay trying to convince yourself and others that your city is like, I still love Oakland. I still root for Oakland. I still support Oakland, which you know very well that I do.
Thanks.
But, sucker free is just nothing better. But I still love Oakland.
I started this by saying I'm not putting down the other cities.
You are. If you say you won't even claim them.
That's just how I've always been.
I'm talking about, no, it's not cities, region. I am proud of our region.
Same here, but I'm from Oakland. I'm not from the Bay Area.
Okay. You're from both.
Okay. I'll take that.
All right, we got it.
Shit. So speaking of the Super Bowl,
yeah. Where'd you watch it first of all?
Did
you watch the whole thing? Or you didn't
I watched the whole thing.
Okay.
I had Jordan.
So as a Raider, as a Las
I was shaking in my boots.
Well, as a Las Vegas fan, because that's what you are.
No,
you're
I'm a Raider.
You're not an Oakland fan.
Here we go with semantics.
Well, what Oakland team do you root for? Because you don't have any. So what Oakland team do you root for?
Can you ask me the question, bro?
I'm just saying.
Ask me the question.
Do you root for the Oakland Roots? I mean, because that's all y'all got.
I've been to a couple games.
It's probably fun. I'd like to go.
Yeah,
actually. I would go there.
Boy, Alf
but you don't root. You don't root for the San Francisco Warriors.
Nah, I don't care to. I mean, I root.
You root for them. You do a little bit.
I root for them.
You root. So there's a San Francisco team you root for.
All jokes aside, I don't care. Like the Niners' success doesn't bother me. It's just the fans.
Okay, but hold on. Here's what I want to ask. Because as a Las Vegas fan,
stop saying that.
It's geographically correct, bro.
Go.
As a Las Vegas fan, you were in a position.
Pause.
Do you root for the Chiefs, your division arch fucking rival, who you hate? That's like fucking a Niner fan rooting for the Cowboys. Or do you root for your geographic
I'm glad
brothers
you asked
in
me
arms?
that. No, not brothers. More like rivals. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
First of all, I really didn't give a fuck who won.
Yeah, it was lose-lose for you.
No, not even. I just don't care. I'm not that invested.
Yeah. You're not a big football fan anyway.
For two, I don't have to see Kansas City Chiefs fans. Mm-hmm. So if they win it, and they got the best nigga ever on their team, so it's like you almost expect.
So you were rooting for your division arch rival.
Yeah, yeah.
Over your Bay Area brethren.
I didn't clap when anybody scored.
Over your Bay Area brethren.
Stop saying that.
Your regional family.
No. See, we use these words too loosely. I have to encounter Niner fans on the regular.
Okay.
If y'all would have won that Super Bowl, as much shit as I talk, oh my God.
So that you just didn't, because you talk a lot. And see, that's what I don't get. And you can dismiss it and say, who cares? It was better in my day. You actually rooted for both teams. You lived and died with one. You wouldn't be sad if like I was never sad.
But I wouldn't have been. That's what I just said. I wouldn't have been mad if y'all went. Bro, before as y'all was driving down the field, I thought y'all was gonna score in overtime.
Yeah,
First of all,
we did. We scored a field goal.
Right, but I thought a touchdown. But it shouldn't even been in overtime if you ask me.
It shouldn't have been.
So when I'm watching this, I'm like, I'm on the phone, right? And I'm like, bro, they really about to win the Super Bowl. Like, I wasn't like, oh, fuck, they about to win. Right. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's not that serious to me. I just like the shit talking between the fans.
I would if it was, I get it. And we're just having fun here. But, like, I would be thrilled if not anymore because they're Las Vegas, but if the Oakland Raiders had won a Super Bowl, I would have been thrilled with that, man. One of the things I loved about the Warriors championships at Oracle was seeing Oakland have a parade.
Facts.
I loved it, bro. Facts. And that's from a Frisco motherfucker. Facts. Like, I love that shit, yo. Facts. So that's my and it is a criticism to me. I think that I'm just telling you from outside of Oakland, it comes off as y'all having a serious inferiority complex. And I would love to be in a room of Oakland cats and say that. It comes off like y'all really overcompensating for some type of feeling about that shit.
But I think that's your generation more than ours, though, because I think that for us, that's normal. For Frisco people to claim Frisco as opposed to the Bay, Richmond people to claim Richmond as opposed to the Bay.
It could be.
Vallejo people claim Vallejo as opposed to the Bay.
It could be a generation.
I mean, nowadays, I don't know about back in the day, in your generation, but Stockton is like credible to bang now.
Is Stockton the Bay Area to you?
No, but I'm just using this. No? I mean, I guess. I typically say the Bay Area is all the cities that touch the water.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't say that. The reason I say because Concord's the Bay Area.
I guess
doesn't touch the water. It's over on the other side of the mountain.
I guess
you don't think Concord's the Bay?
I mean, whatever. I'm not opposed to it. I feel you. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying, like, I remember growing up, people like my cousins that lived in Stockton still claimed Oakland.
Is San Jose the Bay?
Yeah, it's the South Bay, right?
I think it is. I mean, it's for me, it's borderline. I get a little snooty about that. Sacramento's not the Bay. No. But the culture's close. It's adjacent.
But it's like a few years behind.
It's Northern California.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, as far as San Jose being the Bay, I kind of just by default, whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
And like I said, I'm not really big on the Bay Area thing because I don't really leave. I leave Oakland, but like I don't hang out in San Francisco. I don't hang out in other parts of the Bay.
Do you really hang out in Oakland that much? I guess you do.
Yeah, because I spend most of my time in Oakland.
Do you?
Not now because I don't live here, but when I lived here, I mean, I lived. Yeah, no, I know. So it was I'm
saying since you've moved.
Oh no, I'm never in Oakland now. But I don't have a reason to. Like I said, I ain't been here.
What do you mean? You love it. It's the greatest place in the Bay.
I never said that. All I said was this all started because I said I'm from Oakland.
That's true. But anyway, that is all you said.
But to go back to I watched the game with just Jordan and I. We just chilled at the house. I was a little sick, so I don't want to go nowhere.
You've been getting them school bugs,
bro. It's literally. I was just saying, bro. But in my defense, every''s been just recycling sickness.
No, I've gotten sick more than in the last 6 months more than I've ever been.
It's crazy.
I never get sick. And
where'd you watch it though? The game
at the house. My girl and her family came over, and my son came over. Napoleon, which was dope. He was the football star.
Okay.
Yeah, St. Mary's.
Right.
He played with Nige. And he actually found his highlight tape, which was dope. So it was cool to see him because it was on Max Preps for years, and then it was off. But I don't know how he found it, but we did. So I got to watch his tape. He was a beast out there.
That's what's up.
But
was the whole house Niner fans?
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. I would not watch the Super Bowl with other fans.
Why?
Because it's like I need to just be.
That is such an entitled privilege. Like,
well, as a Niner fan, that's what it is.
Oh,
man.
Shut the fuck.
But why losing a Super Bowl hurts, and you don't want to be around people that's going to be rubbing it.
But I'm not that. Pause. But I'm not that guy. Also, though, I'm not that sports guy. Like that.
If I would have lost, you would have been talking shit.
First of all, y'all did lose.
I'm saying.
Second of all,
if you would have been there.
But I didn't call you. We ain't even. This is our first time talking about
but we
it.
don't. Yeah, we don't really talk football. We never have.
True.
We don't really talk. And you've been kind of pouting and ignoring me for a while.
Oh my God, you are such a nerd. But speaking of, Napoleon and finding his highlight tape and stuff, what is your take on kids playing football?
Man,
because I played football growing up.
To what age though? Not high school.
No, I didn't play high school. I stopped right before high school.
Okay.
So I played Pop
like midgets or whatever.
Yeah, I played Pop One.
Well, first of all, are you going to let Josiah play if he wants to? Right now, they won't let. He's too big. They won't let him play.
Yes, they will. They don't do weight no more.
What do you mean?
They just do age groups.
Bullshit.
There's not a weight.
Contact football?
Yeah,
or for
bro.
Flag?
No, for contact. There's not like a weight thing anymore. They just do age. It's like 2 age groups now. It's been like that for a while.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's better though because
it's like
kids was getting
6 and 7 year olds or 7 and 8 year olds, 9 and 10 year olds.
All right, so he doesn't want to play though.
Nah, he doesn't want to play.
But if he came to you and said, "I want to play," what would you do?
I would let him.
Really?
Yeah, I would. It would take a lot of conversation. He would have to kind of sell me that he really wanted to do it and why he wanted to do it. Mm-hmm. I know his mom ain't really feeling it, but she'll probably follow my lead with it. Yeah. And the only reason why I say I would let him is because. No, I don't think I would let him.
I was about to say.
I don't think I would let him.
His uncle is going to have a different opinion.
Yeah, I don't think I would let him. Because I'm sitting here thinking about it. Man. He might fall in love with that shit. Because I was going to say, it could be just something to do for a few years, but he might be good and be, and I would hate
to fall in love with that sport.
And I would hate to strip that from him if he got to that point. Because, like you said, high school, and I don't know about all of that. So let me ask you this: being someone who did allow your son to play football. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, from what I just heard, you probably would not do that today.
Mm-hmm. No.
Why?
So, Napoleon's 32, so, he played before we knew about all the concussion shit, right? Mm-hmm. And just like you probably did, we was doing Oklahoma drills,
right?
All that shit, you know what I mean? And Napoleon, who went by Demetrius Brown Ryan when he played, he was a smaller guy. He's a smaller guy, but he was a hitter. I mean, he brought the fucking hits, man. And so they would match him up. Back then, you probably happened around you. If this kid hits this kid, let's put them against each other. Like the coaches was just like,
it was almost like gladiators.
And he played at 8 years on.
Right,
so now looking back, and he was a running back and a linebacker. And at St. Mary's, the team with Nash, he averaged 30 carries a game, bro.
Sheesh.
30 carries a game.
Did he get hurt a lot?
He got hurt a lot for his overall career. He didn't get hurt a lot in his senior year, but he did get hurt at the end of the year. He fractured his leg. Fucking coach gives him the ball 27 times, and on the 27th carry, he's already got 240 yards against John Sweat. Some dude tackles him, falls on his leg, and fractures his leg, and he never played again.
Wow.
But what the concern, obviously, leg injuries are a concern, but the concern is the head injuries. And I know that he was concussed so many fucking times, bro. But we didn't know it back then. But looking back on it, he and I talk about it, so it's it definitely affected him, man. And he struggled after high school with that shit. And so I would let my kid play flag football, and I'm glad that flag is being emphasized more. Flag football's fucking fun, yo. It's fucking fun.
You don't have to wear a helmet.
Yeah, and it's you're not concussing yourself, man. But no, if I was happy Dante didn't want to play, and Liam, if he wanted to play, I'd be like, nah, bro, it's not happening, man. because you know it's easy to fall in love with that sport.
But baseball hoop, he can play.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a big difference. I mean,
Facts.
Were you ever concussed in hoops?
Once, but that was like
It's
a one-off.
thing.
Yeah.
So no, I wouldn't. I think especially for young developing brains, it's not a good idea, man.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you. I'm trying to think of like pushback, but I'm saying boxing I wouldn't be okay with.
Oh,
And it's fucked up because I watch both.
of course, we love both. I mean, you don't love football, but you watch it.
Yeah, I watch.
You love boxing.
Yeah, I love boxing.
Right.
But in football, see, I don't really like. It's hard for me to be entertained by things that I'm not well versed in. So because I stopped playing football so early,
Right.
I don't really have a football IQ.
Right.
When I'm watching a hoop game or even boxing to a degree, I'm not the greatest boxing connoisseur or whatever you want to call it, but hoop, I feel like I know hoop. So when I'm watching hoop, I'm watching it through a different lens. Mm-hmm. Boxing is just the more older I get, the more I'm starting to understand the art of boxing.
Yes.
When I was a kid watching Lennox Lewis and them, I used to just
Lennox Lewis was underrated, bro.
Bro, I used to just like the power puncher.
Man. Right, you want to see a knockout.
Right. But yeah, so with football, I just don't know enough about the game. I think that's why.
Right.
I mean, I watch it. Again, I'm starting to pick it up a little bit more because I'm older. But
well, boxing is interesting. I mean, I've always loved. I boxed in my life, but I remember my cousin that I trained with, Kareem Mayfield. Shout out, cuz he had a boxing event at the Fairmont in the city, and I went to it, and he had me in London sitting up in the front row and. Watching a boxing match with somebody that you actually love and care about, but it's brutal, bro.
I can imagine.
And seeing it that close, so like
where you can feel them punches.
You felt the punches, man. And, I mean, the sound of it is like, oh my God, dude. And you're like, and this was, these are world class fighters, so it's like these are heavy handed. I mean, they're, like even when me and Kareem. I mean, he's tiny. He's fucking tiny. Fucking so strong, and his hands are so heavy. It's different, man. Mm-hmm. Like I saw Devin was interviewed by some huge dude, and the huge dude was like, "What would happen in a street fight?" Devin's like, "I fuck you up," and he was like, "Look, you're hella smart." It's like when you are trained to fight and you fight for a living, your punches are just heavier.
Yeah,
I mean,
and you know how to throw them. You know how to use your body weight.
Yeah.
You know how to read somebody else's body language.
So you, as a little person, you really could fuck up a bigger person.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I wouldn't, no. So the answer is that I'm grateful that Dante, he thought about it for a minute. But nah, man, I'm not. And I would encourage families to just let your kid play flag. And then if it comes to high school, they want to play football. I mean, Napoleon loved it. He just loved football, man. That was his game.
I mean, I enjoyed it when I played it,
What
too.
What position did you play?
I played quarterback, though.
Oh, okay.
So I played quarterback and corner, but I started at quarterback. And my team was hella good, so we...
Was that, oh yeah, that's right. You didn't play any. What was the decision that made you not play in high school?
I graduate Bret Hart out here. And I tell my mom and dad, I'm like, I want to go to school out there in Pleasanton.
Not in Oakland.
No.
You didn't want to go to school in Oakland, where you're from. Interesting.
For multiple reasons. One is because, I don't know, I just wanted to see different. And then two was like, I wanted to see what a white school was like. Like, is it like I see on TV shows and shit? So I go to school out there. At the time, I'm playing on 5 hoop teams at once.
Crazy.
I'm playing.
Yeah, as I was though.
I'm playing for my AAU team. I'm playing for a CYO team.
CYO.
I'm playing for my school team.
That wasn't CYO because that was public school?
Right, yeah. But I played for a CYO's team down the street.
Nice illegal fucking thing that coach
That's
did.
like common now. Like a lot of kids on my my whole team didn't go to our school.
I guess I did that too. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it,
Yeah.
I guess I did that too. That's right, I did do that.
And then I don't remember the other 2 teams, but
AAU, right?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I was playing on 5 teams at the time, so I went to my high school. But me going to Amador was a late decision. So football I had missed all the workouts and shit. Right. So I went to the football coach and I'm like, man, I want to play. Like, he was going to let me play. Mind you, I was going to play baseball too for the first time. So my stepdad went and bought me a whole bunch of baseball equipment. I swear to God, it's a true story.
What you do on a baseball field?
Oh, I'm not terrible on baseball. I'm just a natural athlete, bro. I could do everything. Seriously though.
Athleticism has nothing to do with baseball, but continue.
No, I'm saying like, okay, no, fuck that. So I had a close friend when I was growing up. He played baseball. So when I would go over to his house, we would play, and I spent a lot of time over his house too growing up. We would play rundown. We would go play baseball where it's like, it's maybe playing 3-on-3 and you got ghost base runner. So if I hit a double, then, if I hit a single, then I'm on first. Then if it's my turn to bat again, we have a guy on first. Right. And if I hit you see what I'm saying? So I played baseball for fun all the time. So I knew how to play. I just never played for a team. Okay. So
we're gonna find out when we go to the cages.
Yeah.
I'll see you take one swing and no.
Whatever. So I'm just great, bro. I know it amazes you to meet somebody.
That's the best thing about video and about life.
Listen. I know it's not common to meet somebody that is just a jack of all trades.
Well, I am too. Because when you see
debatable.
We still have our date that you've been ducking. I think that's honestly why you took such a big time off.
No, you know what's funny? No. Oh, shut the fuck up. You know what's funny is soon I'm gonna have
having you tell me to shut the fuck up.
Soon I'm gonna have a gym for us and everything, so it's good. Like actually, like in the next week or two.
I mean, I have a place to go.
Can I finish my fucking story? So I don't even know what I was saying.
You were telling the world.
Oh yeah,
what so superior.
No, why I stopped playing football so long. So I say all that to say, I missed football season. Basketball season came, and then it was time for baseball season. So I'm thinking about going out for the team. I'm hanging out with some of my partners who played or whatever. Then I go to a camp and then I tear my ACL. So when I tore my ACL.
I didn't know you tore your ACL. Jesus.
When I tore my ACL, it was like the doctor was like, bro, you're just doing too much.
That's a big deal back then. Damn, bro, I didn't know you tore your ACL.
I was out for like, I only played varsity.
As a freshman?
Yeah, I only played varsity 2 years.
That says a lot that you were able to have, damn. Because ACL surgery's come a long way.
Oh, bro, I was out for 18 months.
Oh, my God.
18 months. Bro, I was bed rested for 8 weeks. I had to wash up in the bed and like piss in a little cup.
Jesus, man.
And I tore not just ACL, I tore every ligament in my knee.
MCL,
ACL. Meniscus, PCL,
what the fuck
LCL.
Were you doing?
Bro, such a freak accident. Shout out to Jordan Taylor because he's like big and like he's like one of the #1 Call of Duty players in North America or some shit. But he played AAU with me. We're at a camp. The ball goes out of bounds, so it's like chase the ball down. So we chase the ball down. He gets it. Right, so we're coming back onto the court. So he's dribbling. I'm just trotting next to him. So once we get on the court, he tries to go full speed. So I go full speed with him. So I go to cut him off. So then he crosses over. So I go to cut him off, and I stepped on his foot, and my knee buckled.
Oh man!
So I immediately fall, and then I grab my leg like this.
Fuck, that
I think they say that they think me bending my knee is what shattered everything.
Whoa!
Initially, it probably would have been like a hyperextension or something like that, but because I immediately so then I didn't know it was torn, right? So I knew I was fucked though, because I'm like, damn, I can't even walk.
Wow.
A week later, I didn't go to the doctor because I hate the hospitals and doctors and shit, but a week later my uncle Beatty, he calls me, he's like, man, did you go to the doctor yet? Or I guess my dad told him I didn't want to go to the doctor or whatever. He calls me, he's like, man, you need to go to the doctor. So I'm like, fuck it, I go to the doctor and I find that out, and I'm like, what? Like, what? I can't do what for how long? Like, bro, it was over a year before I could even start jogging again. Yeah, no. You know what the worst part about tearing my ACL was? The physical therapy, bro.
Oh, that's
the scar tissue from the scars. The mental. Yeah, I was depressed. Oh, bro, my grades dropped.
I didn't know you tore your ACL. That says a lot. I mean, I hate giving you props, but the fact that you had such a good high school career and then be like, that's great, and then go to D1 after at that. I mean, that's what
2009. I graduated 2009.
Dude, the advances in ACL surgeries from even just then, even just
I tore my ACL 2005.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, in my day, an ACL, an Achilles, especially Achilles.
And that's why I was scared, because that was kind of the sentiment. Because not only just that, but the fact that if you tear it, you might tear it multiple times.
Right. Well, sometimes you fuck your ACL up and then you fuck your Achilles up because you're not.
But you know what it did for me was it fucked my other knee started giving me so many problems just throughout my career. Right. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
But my biggest fear was tearing it again. Right. So again, the mental anguish it puts on you, and then not only that, so
that's crazy.
So my mentor Randy, right, that I always tell you about, his son, we tore our ACL. We were the 2 starting guards for our AAU team, and we tore our ACLs a year apart.
That's incredible.
Obviously, he has different type of medical, so he was back way quicker. But you know what the funny thing about that is, I tore my ACL in August. I didn't have my surgery until late October.
Oh my God! What the fuck were you doing?
We didn't have health insurance like that.
Yeah?
No, so I had to go through like Children's Hospital and
Holy
all of that. So
shit.
it was, but I brought that up because I remember Brandon tore his ACL. That's Brandy's son.
Yeah, because your mom was an entrepreneur.
Right. So Brandon tore his ACL as a freshman a week later playing football. But I remember his surgery was the next week. And I remember always wondering, like, it always stuck with me.
That makes a big difference.
It always stuck with me. So anyway,
Ouch.
But he tore his multiple times. And then, I don't know if you know a guy his name is Brandon Ashley, but he played at Bishop O'Dowd, went to Arizona, University of Arizona, and then played in the G League. He's still a player. He's younger than me, I think, yeah. So my senior year, he was a freshman, so he's about 3 or 4 years younger than me. But he's the real deal in hoop. But his older sister went to Amador with me, same grade. She was nice. She was like 6'3".
Damn.
Good, skilled though, but we both tore ACL. She tore ACL around the same time as freshmen. We were both freshmen, but she tore her shit every year. One day I was in the gym. We were juniors. I was in the gym when she tore her shit. All she did was dribble to the elbow and jump stop, and you just heard her scream.
Oh, shit.
And it was just like, I was sitting right there, and I was like, oh, fuck. And I never tore my shit again.
The only injury I had was a broken wrist. I never had any big injuries.
I broke my foot in college, but I didn't know it was broke, so I kept playing on it, and then I found out later when I did an X-ray and I had a bone spur.
Man.
But I'm not really like, I'm one of those, that shit'll stop hurting if I keep playing. So I just, tie my shoe tighter. If I could walk, I could hoop.
Rub some dirt on it. That's what you used to tell us.
Exactly.
My fucking bones popping out of my skin. Rub some dirt on it.
But you know what's funny though? Even aside from football, and then we could close this out, but I don't even, I wouldn't care if Josiah never played any sport.
I literally just had that conversation. I forget who I was talking to. But I'm so fucking happy that Dante kind of really didn't. He did a little bit of baseball and he did a little bit of lacrosse at Berkeley High, but he was obviously a musician. And Liam, I don't see him playing sports. I mean, he's went to Warrior Camp. He's done a few little shits here or there. But bro, I mean, we've talked about it with the shit that Josiah's had to deal with the little situation.
Right.
Yo, I am so. My daughter was full-time hooper. Napoleon was, played all sports, but then was a big football star. By the time I was done, bro.
Yeah, I could imagine.
I was done.
And I'm just getting
the
started.
Shuttling from the games, the parents, the coaches, the bullshit, the money. It was just like, man, we had that sports conversation before. I was just over it, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm glad Liam's a nerd, man.
Facts. I'm Josiah, keep it up.
Right?
But yeah, man, I think that's that on that.
They talk more than we do now.
I know, that's crazy, right? Should I have barely talking to Josiah? He called me 2 days ago, and I'm like, bro, where you been? I ain't talked to you in weeks. Literally in weeks.
That's crazy.
I talked to his mom,
right.
But I'll FaceTime him. He won't answer, then he doesn't call me back.
Big timing you.
It's like, bro,
that's
where you
hilarious.
been at? Oh, I haven't been getting your calls. Like, yeah, okay, we're gonna do some investigation.
Well, hey.
But yeah, man, let's take a break, bro. I gotta
get my water.